Greetings from northern Thailand, Michael C. Phillips with another art video, and today I'm talking about bad choices. Bad choices. We all make bad choices, and this is one of mine. I'm going to share it with you, and it's appropriate that I did a painting or a drawing when I had this experience. Here I am in the studio. You can see one of my latest project. It's about 2/3 done. So I'm looking forward to get to that later. 48 years ago, when I moved to the northern area of north of Seattle, I just got my feet kind of on the ground. I had bought a motorcycle. It was an early Sunday morning, beautiful, beautiful day. And at that time, I had a job and it fell through on that very early morning. So I decided to get on my brand new motorcycle of 2 days, a Yamaha 750. And I was excited, so I took it for a drive. Well, it rained that morning before I went out, which actually made it all the more beautiful, the greens of the Northwest and the beautiful mountains. So I was cruising down the road, just having a great morning. And I came around a corner and I saw that there was gravel on the road. And of course the road was damp. And I started to slide around this corner. That was the moment of decision. Like that fast. I just had to react. Well, I had two choices. I could have laid that bike down, and I had actually a lot of experience on motorcycles. I lived on the road for 2 years on a motorcycle alone, so I was pretty good at driving, and I had prior accidents. Actually, I had 9 accidents and total 4 motorcycles, so I was pretty good about dealing with these kind of things. So the choice was lay it down, slide in the gravel. But the alternative to that was I would have scraped that brand new motorcycle up, and I'd really, in the split second, I just said, man, I don't want to do that. So I thought I could ride it around that corner. Well, I was sliding, and all of a sudden I went to the edge of the pavement, and I hit the dirt, and it became evident I just couldn't stay on the road, so I went off into the dirt. My front wheel stuck in the ditch there, and I flew over the handlebars of the motorcycle. As I flew over the handlebars of the motorcycle, the mirror on the left side of the bike caught the inner part of my upper thigh, left thigh, and it ripped about 1 kilo of meat out of my leg. Well, I crawled back up to the pavement, and I realized as I put my hand over the wound, trying to stop the bleeding, that I had to rip my arteries and a lot of stuff out of there. My hand touched the bone, and it was just a mess. Well, the result of this choice, bad decisions, was I ended up in the hospital. So laying on the side of the road, I knew I was dead. I just left my body. I was floating away. I actually felt like I could look back and see my body laying there. And I resolved that that was the end of my life. I heard a voice that kept saying, come back, come back, come back. So as I was leaving the situation of my body on the side of the road, I thought, well, should I? Or should I go? Well, then I started having thoughts about my mother and missing her and not being able to say goodbye. My little cabin was just a disaster. I knew that, and I was thinking that I would go for a ride and come back and clean it up. So a number of things were going through my mind. Anyway, that voice kept whispering, come back, come back. And so I thought, well, that's probably a good idea, so I can go back and resolve some of these issues. And really, again, I had no idea what was going on. But I opened my eyes, and when I opened my eyes, there was a nurse like right there whispering in my ear. And I was in ICU in this little town, and the nurse was whispering, asking me to come back, come back, come back, please come back. Well, I did. They patched me up, and I was out of the hospital. Well, I was in ICU for a week, and then I was in the hospital for another month plus in Seattle. Anyway, they patched me up, and I was back out. It took me a long, long time to recover. But over the years, one of my problems was I didn't have any lymph glands in that left leg, which caused many, many infections, like hundreds. And I've had several operations. And I'm doing pretty good, actually. After almost 48 years, I wear a support stocking. I have to wear it every day for all these years. But I still occasionally get an infection, which I'm right at the end of one right now. So that's why this makes it appropriate for this video. When I was laying in the hospital bed in Seattle, after about 3 weeks, I was just tired, short, done with hospital beds. And I've always been very active, so it was really hard. So I drew a drawing. So today I'm going to show you that drawing. So I've kept it with me. I've kept it with me for almost 48 years, and it's always a reminder of that choice I made. So I guess the moral of this story is small, very, very small choices can have lifelong effects. So be careful. Be careful when you choose to do things. It affects you. But not only does it affect you, it affects everybody around you. And bless Naomi, she's taken me to the hospital many, many times. She's had to take care of me in these infections. And again, we're talking about things that could possibly help it to be better. It's been a couple times that they nearly cut my leg off, and that is always that consideration. So anyway, enjoy this drawing. It's not a full painting, but yet it says quite a lot from my experience. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And again, thank you for watching this, and subscribe. See ya.